40 days. 40 days and 26 days is what we are at today. These guys are the sassy class. Sassy as ever. Of course, every time I open the cage door, they come swarming and try to get out. I don't really feel like we had a mishap earlier with Jack. I opened the cage door to feed them, and after I opened the door, Jack perched on the piece of cardboard, as he is like to do, and he belly flopped onto the floor. Red Light Roxanne was right there. She said green light and went after the chicken. Luckily, the chicken scurried under here before she had a chance to do anything. Now, would she have hurt the chicken? I don't know. But I remembered the snippet of a dream the other day that I had where Roxanne had actually got one of the chickens and was walking around with it in her mouth. Not actually eating it. You know how dogs are. She does this thing when she gets a bone where she gets super serious. Like we've bestowed her with the greatest responsibility known to canine universe. So she gets really serious and walks around real slow with it, like looking for the perfect spot to stash her bone. And that's what she was doing in my dream, but it was with a chicken. And then today I have Jack, who attempts the carry out the front of the cage, and she's right there about to snatch him up. So premonition, highly doubt it. I hope everybody got to see the changes that I've made to Cluckersburg. That was a little addendum video that I did yesterday after I did the daily video. I did a little bit more work down there today. I had some other things I had to take care of, so I wasn't able to really get in on that as much today, but some progress was made. I've got my materials list made out, so I know exactly what I need to pick up when I go to the hardware store. And yeah, so big plans are happening. But I'm starting to feel a little bad for having such big chickens in such a small space. I think they're okay. I mean, I know that, like, you know, the egg factories put their hens in like cages that are barely big enough to fit their big broody bodies, but you know, I don't roll like that. I want happy chickens. It's like that what is that, organic farms or something like that. Good cows are happy cows or something like that. I don't know. I like to make my animals happy. If something's unhappy around me, it stresses me out. So these our integrated friends are doing very, very well. Mofo likes to come and visit me every time I open the cage door. He'll hop up on the edge of the cardboard, as they are like to do. Look at those chest feathers coming out. Looks like he's got looks like Beethoven. He looks like he's got one of those frilly vested shirts on with his evening jacket. He's all dressed up for everyone today. And then of course Dale. Dale. What are we gonna do with you, bro? There's Ozzy Two Toes. Getting a little ridgeback action going on. Listen, can I help you? Can I help you, friend? Do you have something to say? This is your moment to shine. Yeah, vulture-looking thing, you. What's up? What's up, mofo? You got something to say too? No? Alright. Just as I had imagined. When put under the spotlight, they got nothing to say. They're so funny. Oh man. Yeah, so the next step with Cluckersburg is to get the interior taken care of. I've got to get I'd like to put some insulation up at least where their enclosure is going to be, so that there's a little bit of a wind buffer. The wind, the way it comes around over this mountain that we live on, the side that it's going to be one of the sides that's the main area for the chickens inside is right where the wind comes. So I would like to at least put up some insulation there, and maybe do a little bit of a wall. It doesn't really matter what it's covered with; it's going to get trashed either way. But I would like to create some kind of protection for them. And then I got to get the chicken wire up and get the walls. I've got those. I've got the quote-unquote walls ready to go. I got to get them secured, and I got to get the bottom sheared off. I've got some stuff to do, but it's not going to take very much, and it'll be fully operational. I've got to get electric run out there so that I can keep a heat lamp out there for them. I was hoping to be able to keep the bigger chickens in here until at least the end of March, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not, because this week they'll be 6 weeks. They're huge. But yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And then once I move the big chickens down to Cluckersburg, I can renovate this thing again and make it just a bigger enclosure for this group, the smaller group. Not the smaller group, the larger in quantity, smaller in stature group. I might even put Mofo and Wi-Fi down there, maybe even Fifi. I don't know. We'll see what everyone's looking like. Definitely Felicity would need to stay with this smaller group, I would think. And then Parabola. I can't move on to Operation Cottontail until these guys are out of this, because this is going to be phase 1 of Operation Cottontail, is the kennels. So I can't start that until this is all taken care of. So gotta take the baby steps. Man, water is in bad shape, you guys. Ow. Ow. That's really gross. Yeah, I'm just so happy that everybody's healthy. Everybody's growing. We haven't had any major hiccups yet. We started off pretty rough, but we hit the pavement pretty quick and got off the bumpy road, which is good. I'm very, very much happy with all this. Still on the lookout for some Welsh Harlequin ducks. If anybody knows where I could get in on some of those, where I don't have to drive halfway across the country. I'm going to start checking with Rural King on their Thursday shipments to see what kind of ducks they get. They had Peking ducks last time I was there on a Thursday, but from what I understand and from what I've read, they don't lay as many eggs as the Welsh Harlequin. So both get along with chickens just fine. Both get along with rabbits just fine. So I'll see what we can come up with. But yeah, that's what I'm... if I could find some of those, I would get them right now. But the rabbits will have to... wait a minute. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll show you real quick here. This is all dusty. It's got all kinds of chicken dust all over it. But the plants are doing really, really well. The broccoli is broccoliing right along. Cabbage patch, I think that's cabbage right there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, goodness. Come on now. And that looks like cabbage. Yeah, that's probably cabbage. Yeah. And that too. Yeah, it's got that, the leaf shape is very telling. So, and over here, I planted tomatoes. I've got 2 rows of cherry tomatoes and 2 rows of beefsteak tomatoes. Just planted those last night, so hopefully they will be popping up here within the next week or so. And then everything will be ready to go for the springtime. It is almost here. Time goes, springs forward this Sunday, which is less than a week away. So, everybody prepare yourselves. Everything's starting to turn green. The grass is starting to green up. I'm going to have to mow the grass for the first time this year. Very soon. I'm thinking within the next 2 weeks. It's a beautiful life, you guys. It's a beautiful, beautiful life. Alright. Falco's going to lounge. And I'm going to change out some poopy waters. And Laddie's going to scurry. Because that's what Laddie does. Jeez. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful day.